Hello, and welcome. I didn't. Well, I dressed up for work. You can kind of see the color of my eyes. I have the contacts in, but I was just like, I've been in this for like 12 hours. I got ready. I got ready at like 7 is when I started getting ready. 7, yeah. That's when I started getting ready, and I did win second place. I knew that my coworker, who is going to be the main character from The Borrowers, was going to win. I just knew it, but we were pretty close. She got 38 votes, and I had gotten 30. It's not that we're like huge. It's just like people got to pick first, second, third place. So. But yeah, and then we ended up having a tiebreaker for third place, and I got $20 for Amazon, which is pretty nice. Like for almost every game break, we have like a prize, so that's actually pretty nice. First place, she got $40. So I can apply this $20 for some of my. Oh, actually, I could apply this $20 for the because like with foam and stuff like that, because I can reuse it for other things. It is fine for me to apply it. I am thinking I'm just going to make like a full shoe cover for his shoes. But I'm gonna use like foam so that I think I'm gonna make like a contraption or something. Not contraption, but I'm gonna make something so that I can do that. But his the book that I want to get is a magnetized secret kind of secret items kind of book. It's hollow, so I'm not actually carrying an actual book with pages, and it's like heavy. But also, I would have a way of like putting stuff in. Though I will have like my pants with my pants pockets, but it will be difficult to put things in the pockets. Just simply because of the way the jacket will be. But yeah, I think I will do that. So it turns out I am not going to be going out today. I'm still going to be doing a bit of a shorter stream just because I'm still recovering from not sleeping. They lie. There's no such thing as catching up on sleep. So, and strangely enough, I woke up with like a nosebleed. I still had the nosebleed. So. I'll be honest, I did a little peek of the code, but I will still try to do everything myself. Back of the pillar is covered in lame graffiti. What is in lame graffiti? Welcome back. Any progress? Yeah, we'll switch.
わかった。
I'll show you that they don't idle. Don't get too don't get too excited and drag us down. I was thinking to myself that maybe I could put on a tie and I can look like Amanome because I like rolled up my sleeves and I have brown hair and it is parted in the middle and I'm wearing a dress shirt, but then it was like nearing time for the stream, so I decided not against it. Alright, you're free. I'm thinking for, today I started looking, oh man, because I suddenly have gotten like a bunch of fights now. I had decided that I was going to, there are yellow and black reflectors wrapped around the telephone pole. Closer look reveals marks that kind of look like scratches. Anything else? No. So I decided to look up reviews for this particular pest control that I had gotten, and they have a 2.7. Pretty damn bad. Address is written on it, the telephone pole. 12. Guess that's the address of the street. Public I was about to say public executioner, but it could be. Hey, those glass bottles could be useful. We can recycle them and get some money. Mirror. Small, nothing really stands out. Yeah, today had been pretty good. I finally finished the VPAT report. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had gotten distracted and I did not tell you about some of the reviews. Because, like, there was only 7 reviews, but, like, a good portion of them were negative, at least on Yelp. And, like, I think there was maybe, like, 3 positive and 4 negative. I don't remember. But, pretty bad, especially since there were 2 of them that were kind of concerning at the very bottom, where back to back they both accused them of stealing. I hadn't had anything stolen, but also I was around my stuff, and also I have a camera, so if they may have like seen the camera, or or maybe they're new people, who knows. But I did see that in a lot of the reviews they were saying like they kind of do just a surface level job, and like they do it very quickly, and it's like, huh, yeah, that's true. Like both times they were very quick with it. I thought it's strange. At least when I would do mine, I would do like 15 to 20 minutes max, because I'm trying to get everywhere around. And when I like looked in the camera, because I decided to watch a little bit because I was curious what they were doing. I didn't really see him go all the way around everything or go into the bed. And also, like, I asked him when he came, like, hey, they're in the frame and everything. They're specifically, you could see the marks here. Do you need me? Because at the time I was working and it was a later time that he came. And he happened to come when I was in a meeting, and I asked him, because the previous guy told me, the previous thing I had lifted up both the mattress and also the frame up against the wall, and I asked him, do you need me to do it? I will do it. But he said no. So I'm wondering if he wasn't able to get in everything like I needed. So Worst case scenario, I am going to, as a last resort, before buying a new frame and all this other stuff and trying to get rid of the thing, is I'm going to do some bedlam, but what I'm going to do is I am going to go deep in those crevices where I know exactly on all of them. I'm going to go in all the crevices. And then I think I may have to just like lift it. I'll check the mattress and I'll lift it up against the wall. And then if that doesn't work, then I will definitely have to, what is it? I will definitely need to, I plan on doing like a heat treatment. You can rent a heater for it. Small Jizo, check around. There's like something that I'm missing. I can't leave. There's like a clue or something that I'm missing. The waxing moons. Alright, 15, but there's like another number. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little quiet. I'm also tired because with how my legs are, because Sabrina is laying. You can see her head right here with her ears. But the way she's laying like on my knees. So I have to keep my legs very straight. Where is this other thing? I think that there's like another clue I'm supposed to get. Yeah, it's like I think that there's some. At least what I read. With my little peek. Oh yeah, I had to put Cubate in the harness because he was being a naughty boy. Is he? No, he's not in the bathroom. Oh, he's on the tree. Really quiet. It's like, am I missing something from behind me? Oh man, yeah, when I woke up after having a nice sleep, oh, I felt so good. But yeah, today was pretty good. Yeah, unfortunately, my coworker has been sick. Actually, like both of my coworkers have been sick. But luckily, because we all work, well, I don't work remotely, but I don't work with anyone else. We don't like get each other sick. Pouch found by a pillar at the Galleria. It's the shape of a dog face. At first glance, it looks cute, but closer inspection, it looks like an animal's head. Oh, yeah. If you want to know the age, inquire about Jiro. A roll of packing tape. DIY. No, I need to. No, I think that there's something I'm missing. And surprisingly, my eyes are still pretty good with the, for both the makeup and also the contacts. Well, scratches. Ooh, let's see. I wonder what I am missing. Let's check this garbage. There's flower offering. Oh, maybe I need to get some manju? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Excuse me. Multiply numbers by maximum, but did I get any other? 15 night. I'm pretty certain. Oh, at first I was like, oh. Sounds like a cop car. What did they say? Oh, that's what. Oh, that's what they meant. Oh. I get it now. So we knew about the 15th day, Taro's age, then inquire of Jiro. Did it say? Alright. Do you have a head? Likes manju. Blood marks. Head of the Great Kentucky. Okay. Cedar Brothers. Cedar trees. Confirmed in rumors, not a man. Secret shame. Injuries, illnesses. Pet of the Great Jiro. After praying to sacred trees, send a priest note. Combination locks, poem, multiply numbers, given by waxing moons. What? Alright, upstairs. Alright then. Like, am I being dumb? Alright, let me... Oh, 5. 26 is my brain is just not working. My apologies. My brain is literally mush. It's like it does it give us, does that shrine give us that? I'm like trying to and inquire about two. No. Oh, what was that sound? Oh, what is that sound? Alright, while beneath the Kentucky floodmark, head of the Great Kentucky on the 15th night, their brother, Cedar, their spirit, killed dog, offer manju shrine. You have a head. Turn around, dog's head gone. If we're not reliable, he also likes manju. Hit a note. Well, I was loopy yesterday, so I think so that some of what I was thinking is lost. Okay. Well, sealed with a thick chain. Tried open. Sure. Children's song and the Tonka I found. 2 Seder songs. The numbers given by the wax needles and multiplied. Combination has 3 digits. Alright, well, we'll try originally. I'm in the tens place. I'm in the hundreds place. Oh, it is. Oh, that's why. The children's song. Let me look at the lyrics of the children's song and see if maybe that's how I figure it out. I want to, even though I know the answer, I want to actually like comprehend it myself. No, I don't want to use your AI mode. I use the AI overview because it's forced upon me, but... Oh! The Day of Izai. What? I never... Let me see. Izayoi. Because when I looked up Izayoi, because I tried to look it up, all I got was anime characters. Izayoi Day. It commonly refers to the 16th day of the month. yo. Ichi ni san shi go roku. That's probably why. Oh yeah, but they do have. Yeah, because when I looked up Izayoi, it literally just showed me Toho and other. Okay. So that's where they referenced it, Izayoi. I did look it up last time, but it didn't. You kind of have to like know Japanese. Like I know Japanese, but the months are definitely the difficult ones. More so the days of the month. Though I'm able to write it. Like I'm able to kind of read Japanese and then semi-speak it. But I'm able to read it and understand it, like when someone's speaking to me. Also, I have a pretty good innate, what is it? I don't call it charade. Well, sometimes I call it charades, but it's more so like intuition. So I've always been good, even if someone's speaking to me in a language I don't know. But even with Japanese, I'm pretty good at picking up, based on context clues, what someone might mean. Like, because I worked in the tourist industry early on when I first got my first job. I worked at a gift shop at an aquarium, but we would get a lot of tourists, and we would, get tourists who didn't know English or, for whatever reason, and they would ask for the bathroom or other kind of questions, and I can usually help them with that. Or like at the market near me, the cashiers speak Spanish, and sometimes they will speak Spanish to me, even though I don't know Spanish. But I almost always assume, because they ask it for other people too, like that they're asking, oh, do you want a bag? Do you want cash back? It's like, no, thank you, or yes, you know. Um, so usually I can get the grasp of things. But also yesterday when I was looking at that, and today might be another loopy stream. I can kind of feel it. Also, I'm wearing my binder still, so that might be why as well. I don't have as much oxygen going into my lungs. Combination has 3 digits. Okay, the ones place, so that's how they trick you. Those little bastards. Oh yeah, it's open. Wow, I can't believe you solved that taco riddle. Brilliant job. Thanks. Totally take credit for that. I'm gonna open it. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have brought her with me, but oh well. It takes some effort to slide the extremely heavy concrete lid to the side. Wow, it's pitch dark in there. I can't see a thing. Hold on, let me get the flashlight. One is not like the others. As you gasp, trembling slightly. Sorry. Maybe I really should have brought Anna with me. Are these all heads? A doll head, a mannequin head, a toy head, a Jesus head, a backpack with a rabbit head silhouette, and a dog head. What is this? There are only heads. This is definitely some sort of crazy ritual. My guess is they're all Kumitaro's. See, but this is Kumitaro's collection. Kubitaro's the one who left the dog's head on the back of the wall of the well. There's no doubt that this is his doing. The question is, why is Kubitaro's doing this? Because they're missing their head. Even breeze that brings it it's the children's song again. Is it because my hand touched the bloodstain inside the well? I checked my fingers. Wait, I didn't touch any blood. This isn't blood retreat. This is right now. I quickly step away from the well and look around. An eerie voice floats over. It's nearby. Why does this voice sound so angry? Is it because we opened the well? Stop hiding and show yourself. Why would you? Wow. Is that Kubitaro from the looks of her? She's huge. Is she really a child? I swing my flashlight around to get a better look. And the light hits Kubitaro. What? She disappeared. Yeah, maybe she was startled by the sudden light hitting him. But she's still a ghost. Even with that big body. Damn it. Where'd she go? Ah! Get out in front of me. I look and the axe is already swinging toward me. Do I have time to dodge? My body moves with my thought, and the slash that misses me by a hair knocks away the flashlight. God, if Mizuki hadn't called out, that would have been it for me. The impact from blocking the attack makes my hand go numb. I'll go get the flashlight. It looks like a gun. No, it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I'll hold her off while you... I say that. What the hell should I do? My only thought is to find an opening to run away. Are they wearing a hat? Shit, she's angry, alright. I'm not sure, but I could block her from those attacks. Is a kid. Maybe we could calm her down and give her what she wants. What she wants? What is it? Oh! The dog pouch. Focus, think, damn it. Rivals. Snag his attention by throwing something fun, like by sometimes. I take out the dog pouch and throw it at the sun. It doesn't seem to have worked. Oh, maybe I need to throw it somewhere else. Maybe in the well. Damn it, that didn't work. The same moment, the axe carves a path at the speed of light. Oh, are we gonna see me beheaded? Powerful impact strikes my neck. And like a light switch, I instantly lose consciousness. Well, at least it was quick. the manju. They like manju. Hello, Sabrina. Are you giving me little kisses? Are you giving me little? She is slow blinking at me. Dead again. Now I know what it wants. The manju. Where you're playing in the water. She loves to play in water. Just the thing. I was too distracted by head. Maybe I get the head later. Throw something. Yes. Maybe I need to throw it in her mouth. Well, that didn't work. It's like the dog pouch at the side. Maybe I need to throw really far. I'll check the light. With a flashlight? But how? I don't understand how I have a flashlight when Hazuki's going over. It must be that I have to use those elsewhere. report to Kubitaro. Yes. Eagerly tears the dog pouch out of my hand. Damn. Just snatches it. Kubitaro looks happy as she stares at me. Yes, now's our chance to escape. Time to go, Hazuki. Yes, sir. Did I call her Hazuki before? Sabrina, you don't have to do it like that. You don't have to do that. Dashes, Hazuki dashes toward me, handing off the flashlight. We look at waves from tower. We glance back as we run. There's no sign of her coming after us. We carefully cross the tracks, dash through the Galleria, and make it back to the station. Yay. They tricked us because the last time we were supposed to the roast. Now that I'm back in familiar territory, my heart finally stops trying to beat out of its chest. Whoa, you two are in pretty bad shape. Did Kubitaro come out? Sorry, but you explain. Akira. I'm out of breath. I can't. She collapses to the ground. We didn't run full tilt that long. Well, I mean, have you seen her? She probably has barely any muscle mass. Sounds like you have work left. Let's take a break. I can't bear to see her orgasm. Even if it's just Hazuki. Just Hazuki, damn, okay. I drag the dead weight of Hazuki with me as we go back to the bar. I quickly summarize what happened earlier to Amanome as we travel. He's smirking and flippant when he hears about the head in the well, but his expression freezes when I tell him about Kubitaro. I can finally relax and let me take a drink. I love more than nothing than to hurry home and get this sweat off my butt. We need to discuss what happened tonight. It looks like Kubitaro really is obsessed with her. We should confirm that rumor with our own eyes. She seemed happy when I gave her the dog pouch. But she thought it was a head. What does Kubitaro want to accomplish by collecting heads? No doubt it's some occult thing. Hazuki, that's your area of expertise. Any inside breath? Whew. 9G, okay, 9. last night looking for rituals. The only thing I could find was even closer to the headhunting tribes. I doubt they're related to this. Oh man, that reminds me. I saw recently a documentary of like this YouTuber who so foolishly, he survived at least, but he so foolishly decided to go to the Sentinel Islands. It's like, there's like some things where it's like, I would see it with like sometimes you have to just accept that you're just not welcome. Sometimes you have to accept that some things you cannot do. Like, you don't have to be involved in everything. You're not required to. You don't have to. It's your time to shine. How are you so useless? Kurus? This is looking more and more like false advertising to me. It's not my fault. I love what you call as a hobby. It's not like I have a degree in this. Passion aside, I say Natsumi isn't any worse than me. She is a horror author after all. That's right. I love Natsumi. She's out right now. And are you planning on waiting around until she comes back? Well, maybe. Are you planning to wait around until she comes back? I mean, I'm fine with that. That means I get to see her, but... No, she has notebooks with all the information she's gathered. They're in the bookshop over there. So you're saying... We're going to dig through Miss Natsumi's private stuff while she's not here. Show me where her underwear drawer is. Sounds fun. I'm in. Of course you are. Pretty sure it isn't anything like what you expected. Her secret diary. It's like, is she just read about me? Probably how you're just a cute kid to her or something. Oh, the info notebooks is a great author. Stuck between the bunches of pages. She's a horror author, not like someone trying to summon demons. I don't think there'll be anything like what you're expecting to see. Make our way to the bookshop and start looking for Aunt Natsumi's notes. Contain things like summaries of traditions and collections of crime reports. Every note in neat handwriting includes my scrawl that even I have a hard time reading straight. Yeah, I do have good handwriting, but I actually write best like this. So if I put the paper sideways like this, I write the best. If I write straight like this, I usually always have to curve it. Like when I write the checks, I don't write the checks, when I sign the checks for work. I don't like sign. I put down the company's info. But when I do that, I always do it this way. I cover 3 notebooks with urban legend investigations on the cover. Which one should I look at? The red. I pull out the red notebook and turn the pages. This notebook has info on all the most recent urban legends. It's also the one with details of the pregnant woman murder. It could be tarred sometime right after the more to do with you than you think. Someone I know was involved in that incident. So I've heard a lot about it from them. I used a lot of details when I created the character of Kurose. Which one should I look at next? Pull out a yellow notebook and turn the page. I wonder if it's programmed that it'll like make it seem like it is all like in order, like it, even if we choose like a different color or something, the order of it is still the same. This notebook has info on a variety of articles involving the Shinto. The date covers a wide range, even going back as far as 50 years ago. Unassuming wrote notes on each and every one of the volumes. Man, those are tiny little... Flipping the pages, I came across an article about Kentucky cedars. A local paper looked back at the former brother cedar trees, Taro, Kentucky, and Jiro. Guess not to me became interested and looked further into it. During my investigation, I obtained a journal which reveals the truth about the Kentucky cedars. Despite a Kentucky village-wide gag order, the journal's writer tried to leave a record. According to the journal, one of the sacred Kentucky trees, Taro, was chopped down. It was done by Kaneko, daughter of the Oishi family, who owned the land of the village. Kaneko suffered from oxyopia and symptomatic obesity, and was considered a nuisance by her family. Without a proper education, her mental state and intelligence didn't measure up to other children. As a result, it seems she believed a bear plushie to be her little brother. However, during a certain incident, the plushie was destroyed and her little brother died. Period. Kaneko thought to bring him back to life by following the Kentucky Cedars children's song. Head to the Great Taro Kentucky on the 15th night. Offer to the Great Taro Kentucky, and Dad will feel better. Huh. But she's saying Mom. Kaneko attempted to put the song into practice, but misunderstood its meaning. The head part. She always jumbled the lyrics up and thought they offered heads, which means she believed that her brother would be brought back by offering heads to the trees. So she cut the heads off of livestock, stray dogs, and offered them to the Kentucky cedars. Of course, no matter how many heads she offered, there was no way her little brother would live. Furious that her wish didn't come true, Kaneko stole an axe from her house. And chopped down the sacred Taro Kentucky tree. Her angry father captured her and tied her to the brother cedar tree. Alienated by her family, feared by the villagers, Kaneko was left to starve to death. The corpse was never removed and decayed at the base of the Jiro tree. Kaneko could be heard worrying over her precious little brother all the way up until her death. After Kaneko's death, the Jiro tree she was tied to inexplicably died. Oh yeah. loss of the two sacred cedars, the village was repeatedly struck by lightning. To calm the ill-omened events, the citizens built many shrines where trees used to grow. At the transmission tower, where Taro used to be, in the shopping district where Jiro. Something else on the Kentucky Cedars. Story contained in Natsumi notes. The tragedy of a girl who misunderstood the meaning of song. Also, it's like, why didn't somebody, maybe she didn't go to anybody, but someone could have just like sewed the bear or gave her another bear. And she was so obsessed with it. Absurd public execution that would never happen nowadays. Well, I guess you don't do it in public. Village society back then was very insular. Could have actually happened. Seems the Oishi family had complete control of the village. The villagers were such obedient steps. They all gathered until their deaths. They saw Kaneko tied up, and still returned to die. The villagers are accomplices to all this. Maybe they maintained the secret because they also felt guilty. So this kid named Kaneko is Kotaro. Yeah, must be. When we combine this with what we read on the site, the girl called Kotaro must be in this world. The notes say the girl was giant. She matches with the Kutaro's hands. Yeah, really giant. I wasn't even... How old was this girl? Part about gathering pets also matches. And the song. Those pets we saw earlier at the well. No one else but Kutaro would have gathered them. I mean, maybe a prank, but... Then you're saying those heads are to bring your little brother back to life. But didn't Kutaro cut down the cedars because he didn't know? Why is she gathering them now? Those just like to repeat themselves? Could it be a deeply ingrained delusion? Or maybe she thought, oh, now I need to bring like human heads. Or they're stuck in a loop. I think that there is like a thing where they're like, oh, most people who die tragically and stuff like that, they get stuck in a loop. Spirit behavior is affected by the regrets and grudges they had in their life. If she doesn't know any other way, then she has no choice but to frantically keep trying. We hope for a miracle. That's true then. She's a pitiful existence, but for working for Uesha will be granted. Unless we give her a bear. The only ones who could end Kutaro's delusion are probably us. Right. It's late. Let's call it for today.
わかった。
Alright. Today was so tiring. That was a great experience. Alright, whatever you say. Leaving the bar, we parted ways in front of, oh my god, cat hair all over me. In front of the station. Amanome has planned to go out drinking with an important figure. How old are you, Amanome? Are you even old enough? The election is almost here. So he's got a lot going on. Ah. He's like, so if you get elected, how we'll scratch your back and you'll scratch ours. Hazuki apparently needs to stop by the agency and talk to her manager about work. Man, it's so late. But then again, like Japanese have really terrible work-life balance. Like sometimes even worse than us, which is crazy to think about. Everyone's pretty busy. Spirit file Kubitaro has been updated. Alright. Kaneko. Alright, nuisance. Obesity. Bear plushie. Cherished brother wants to bring back. Misunderstood song. Bow heads in prayer. Offer heads. Oh. At first I thought it was like also head to the tree. Misunderstood song. Anger at unfulfilled wish cuts down Taro Kintoki tied to Jiro. Starved to death. Covered up by dad. Curse. Am I going to get another call? Here we go. A text. I open up the message. Hello, how are you? Search the monster that counts the burning air. Oh, a thermometer? Electric meter barely moving at all. Going by these levels, I doubt anyone's on the other side of the shutter. Old-timey fire extinguisher. And if it even works, it's covered in dust. Oh, maybe it's the oven then? Like confectionery bread. Drinks. Oh, new saw palmetto cider. Did I go off the what? I should get that for my precious friend. Hi, welcome. Itterashai. Itterashai, my son. There's nothing inside the mailbox. The motorcycle is parked. This something stuck between. Ah, there we go. The gas station. Obtain D card. I lower my gaze to the writing on the card. Oh, I remember this one. Memoirs of Red Riding Hood in the Rain. A young woman in a raincoat appears on rainy days in the red light district. She asks men, "Tell me, are you?" and lures them into the hotel. But do not accept the invitation. Those who go missing, then go crazy or commit suicide after. My assistant M played a large role in uncovering the truth of this rumor. The assistant at the time was still in college, but struck out for scopes. Reminds me of you. I digress. A certain man's name came up. I often cross paths with the police in my work, and I get close to a detective while spending spending a few nights in jail. Technically, he was no longer a detective, but more a private investigator. I digress. There are two sides of the Riding Hood case. The outcome of the girl's spirit. The other, the darkness I created said spirit. Evil in human form can rob lives and human rights with the power of money. I'd partner up with the detective to smoke such evils out and expose their deeds. I helped expel evil to some extent myself. Unknown, you must face the living darkness. In your current situation, if I were to look forward, I'm sure you'll have to face it. You'll have to face such faith in the near future. Sorry, digressed again. I suggest you do your own research on those three. Maybe you'll learn about them from Mr. K. Truthfully, I haven't gotten the chance myself either. Is he mocking me? Taunting me with the fact that he knows where I live? Too much effort to worry about it. May as well go home. Man, am I tired. I think I'll just go to bed after my shower. I think I'll just shower too. Instead of soaking. And I almost get my head chopped off. Ah, good shower. I'm gonna check the bathroom. You're not gonna take a nice piss before? Oh, damn. That. Do you have nothing in there, or? Alright, let's save. I haven't saved in a while. Why did it take so long to do that? Nothing's there. They're in the closet. I don't have any business here. certainly we do. Lesson from a champion. Everything I learned was self-taught. Nothing weird here, are you sure? House phone's pretty useless since I have a cell phone. True. August 7th. Curse must be affecting me. Moving around is struggle. Oh. That's interesting. Stack of CDs on Nome recommended to me. Alright. My hair's not dry, but I'm gonna let out anyway. Whew. Understood. What I'll do is usually I'll lay a towel on my pillow. Because my hair takes a while to dry. Hope nothing happens today. Oh, why did you curse yourself like that? The dogs from the neighborhood are barking again. Damn. Why does this happen every night? Why the hell are those dogs barking so much anyway? That's because Kubitaro was there. Hello, Mr. Man. Come to visit us with your harness on today? He loves to clean himself. That's why his fur is so smooth and soft. So smooth, so soft. Because of his spit. Isn't that right? Your hair is so shiny and smooth. Because of your spit bath. I remember a while ago when I lived in Oakland and I had my cat Daisy, and I remember I came home from work or something, and my roommate at the time, when I walked in, she told me, oh, I was like, oh, how are you? And she's like, oh, Daisy took a bath on me. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh, she was in her lap cleaning herself. Don't you dare bother Sabrina. She's napping. Someone's skulking around. Don't open the window. Huh? What? Coming from outside again, just like yesterday. Oh, now you want to come back up here, okay. Look at that tail. Look at the shapes it makes. It's coming from outside again, just like yesterday. Oh! It wasn't even the game that scared me. Why is someone shooting fireworks on Halloween? Something out there. I don't know if you can hear it. You can probably hear it. Open the curtain. No. Still loud outside. No. Okay, I thought it would give me something different. Alright. to shoo my woman away. There should be a way to do the same now. Thanks, damn it. Oh, back at King Tower. Futaro avoided the light from the flashlight. Maybe if I have a bunch of bright light. Or how should I get the light on? Turn on the full light. What do you... Oh, I guess like right directly at her? Then we turn on light. Quickly yank the chain of the lamp. But the light won't turn on. The glass door shatters as giant hands engulf my face. Gee. I'm dragged over to the balcony, most of my body off the ground like I'm floating. Closing in, only a single sheet. I should be able to do this. Think. Flashlight. Oh, scream and wake up the neighbor. Oh, they get the light on her. Even the flashlight won't turn on, man. Bad luck. Yes, try again. Scream like a wuss and wake up all the neighbors. I slam my eyes shut and from my gut scream as loud as I can. Immediately lights flash on the windows of the houses all around us. By the time the lights reach the ground in front of me, Futaro is gone. Taking a deep, calming breath, I close the curtains and turn on the lights. doubt I'm getting any sleep tonight. Is that Amanome, hopefully? My intercom buzzes like the world's ending. Probably my neighbors coming to complain about my screaming. May as well deal with them. I'm not gonna get any sleep anyway. I go to the door and pacify my pissed neighbors as I wait for the night to pass. It's morning by the time I climb into bed and manage to doze off. Yes. What time is it? Actually, it is just in time, so I will call it a night and I will just free you guys to the world. But happy Halloween! I know I didn't like dress up, I was just way too tired. And also I realized wearing the wig and everything, it would be a little bit uncomfortable. But at least I'm dressed up more than normal. I still have the contacts in, I'll have to like take everything off. It probably would have been easier for me to be dressed up if I was going out as well, but I'm kind of glad I'm not going out tonight. But everyone else, I hope that you're having a good Halloween. I'm just gonna end it because I already saved, so. But I hope that everyone will have a good Halloween, is having a good Halloween, and yeah, I did win second place for the contest, and I am gonna look forward to a weekend where I'm not doing anything. Well, I am going to be doing a bit of a, I'm gonna do some stuff Sunday, but I'm gonna be working on cosplay. I think tomorrow I'm going to work on my boot cover, because I think I'm going to just like make a complete boot cover, including the bottoms, instead of buying new shoes. Because I have so many other shoes. I have so many shoes, so I kind of don't want to buy another pair of shoes if I can make boot covers, possibly. And also, the Sunday's cosplay is not going to be competing, so I don't have to worry too much about that. But yeah, with that, thank you for joining me, as I said a million times, and as always, I will see you next time!